Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2017 NWAC Volleyball Championship Tournament. Today on court number 2, we will have the Columbia Basin Hawks versus the Chemeketa Storm. Right now, we're going to pause for the playing of the national anthem.
The visiting East number 2 seed Columbia Basin Hawks versus the South number 1 seed Chemeketa Storm. All matches at this year's tournament are brought to you by our sponsors, Red Lion Hotels and Inns, Washington State National Guard, Basin Sports, Under Armour, the Tacoma South Sound Sports Commission, and our host, Pierce College. The 3 core principles of the NWAC are character, competition, and community. The NWAC encourages you as a fan to enjoy the competition, cheer the athletes, and respect those involved. Good sportsmanship is at the core of the competition, and the NWAC asks that you refrain from swearing and derogatory remarks directed at the student athletes, officials, and other fans. Failure to adhere to this responsibility will be cause for removal. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Next up, the home Pierce Raiders. Number 2, Julia Haranama. Number 6, the libero Kenzie Seitz. Number 8, Malia Tucker. Number 11, Anna Burkhart. Number 12, officials on court 1 are Paul Jensen, Paul Carter, Tina Priest, and Jason Schmidt. On court 2, the visiting Columbia Basin Hawks, the libero, number 2, Momo Calzadilla. Number 4, Brooke Swanson. Number 7, Jessie Sidney. Number 8, Kaylee Duran. Number 10, Esther Shu. Number 11, Ellie Matatia. And number 12, Kirsten Whitmore. The head coach is Tim Davidson. He is assisted by Sue Kennedy and Sandra Boland. Next up, the home Chemeketa Storm. The libero is number 1, Morgan Bolger. Number 3, Jane Hale. Number 6, Josephine Pasco Long. Number 8, Ayala Oxy. Number 10, Lauren Kerligan. Number 11, Haley Patterson. Number 14, Eleanor Felton. The head coach of the Storm is Tracy Stevenson. She's assisted by Courtney Hicklin and Kayla Piper. The officials on court 2 are Kelly Abbott, Cheryl Yoker, Nadia Tiavena, and Joe Sakaria. Let's play some volleyball.
We're back on court number 2 here at the NWAC Volleyball Championships. On court number 2, we have the East number 2 seed, the Columbia Basin Hawks, who will take on the South number 1 seed and the number 1 rated team in the NWAC, the Chemeketa Storm out of Salem, Oregon. The Columbia Basin Hawks are coached by Tim Davison and assisted by Sandra Olin and Sue Kennedy. The Storm are coached by Tracy Stevenson, Courtney Heiglin, and Kayla Piper. The Chemeketa Storm come in with a record of 26-4. The Hawks from Columbia Basin come in with a record of 27-7. Both teams came off very strong victories yesterday. The Storm, they defeated Centralia, and the Hawks, they took care of Whatcom. In fact, both of those matches, the Storm and the Hawks won 3-0. I'm Julio Pedro, and I'm here with our mixer, the Mad Dog. We're bringing you game number 1 on court number 2, NWAC Volleyball Championship. Serving for Columbia Basin, number 4, Brooke Swanson. We have a service error. Score is 1-0 Chemeketa. Serving for Chemeketa, number 10, Lauren Kerlagan. Point to the Hawks. Checking in for the Storm. Excuse me, it was number 3, Jane Kale. Now serving for the Hawks, number 7, Jessie Sidney. That hit is out. Point to the Storm. Checking in for the Storm, number 13, Avery Sundberg. She will serve. Nice point there by the Storm. Number 3, Jane Kale. Nice block there by the Hawks. Led by number 12, Kristen Whitmore. In for the Hawks, number 8, Haley Duran. And to serve for the Hawks, number 2, Monica Calzadillas. Storm's up 3-2. Nice block there by number 3 of the Storm, Jane Kale. Into the match for the Storm, number 7, Hayden Quattry. She will be serving. Point there by the Hawks, number 10, Esther Shue. Serving for the Hawks will be Shue. Storm's up 4-3 in the first set. Set by Kale. Good block by the Hawks. Another block by the Hawks. Error by the Hawks. Point to the Storm. Into the match for the Hawks, number 10, Lauren Kerligan. Serving is number 8, Ayla Oxy. Nice recovery there by the Hawks. That ball is out. Back in for the Storm is the libero, number 1, Morgan Bolger, to serve for the Hawks. Number 11, Kalamia Matatuatia. Nice dig there by the Hawks. Point, though, goes to the Storm. They're up 6-4 into the match for the Storm. Number 14, Eleanor Belton. And to serve, number 3, Jane Kale. Oh! Jessie Sidney for the Hawks puts that one away. 6-5, Storm into the match to serve for the Hawks. Number 15, Tasia Rice. Tasia's a sophomore out of Central Kitsap. Point by number 11, Matatuatia. It is now 6-6. Rice to serve. Nice get there by Rice. Sidney. Point to the Storm. It's a good rally there. Checking in for the Hawks is number 8, Haley Duran. And for the Storm, into the match, number 6, Josephine Pasco Long. Serving is number 11, Haley Patterson. Sidney, that ball's blocked out of bounds. Point to the Hawks. Score 7-7. Serving for the Hawks is number 4, Brooke Swanson. She's a sophomore from Deary, Idaho. Point to the Storm by Pasco Long. Into the match, number 8, Ayala Oxy. To serve, number 10 is Lauren Kerligan. That serve was on the line. Little indecision there by the Hawks. Storm jumps out now to a 9-7 lead. Oh! Nice set there by the Hawks. That was Swanson to number 12. Whitmore put that one away. Now serving, number 7 for the Hawks. Sydney. That ball goes out. Service error. Into the match for the Storm. Number 13, Avery Sundberg. And she will be serving. Storm lead 10-8. Nice get there by number 11, Patterson. Point to the Storm. Sundberg out of Barlow, Oregon. Barlow High School, in Gresham. Point goes to the Hawks. That was number 12 for the Hawks. Kristen Whitmore in for the Hawks. Number 8, Haley Duran. Serving will be number 2, Monica Calzadias from Chi-B, Kiona Benton in Benton City, Washington. That ball was out. Pass go long. Storm now leads 12-10. Checking in for the Storm is number 7 to serve, Hayden Quattry. Quattry's out of Summit High School in Bend, Oregon. A point for the Storm. Quattry made a nice save, and the Storm was able to capitalize on her save for a point. Chemeketa leads 13-10. And that point goes to number 10, Esther Shue from the Hawks. Hawks trail by 2. It's 13-11 Storm. Shue to serve. Shue is from Pomeroy, Washington. Number 11, Manatuatia is there for the block. That point goes to the Hawks. Sydney with the get there. Oh, great recovery there by Manatuatia. Nice dig by Chemeketa. Sydney. Nice play there by number 3 of the Storm, Jane Kale, out of West Albany High School, Albany, Oregon. The Storm lead, 14-12. Serving is number 8, Ayala Oxy. Oh, nice play there on a quick set. That point, number 8, Haley Duran. Serving is number 11, Manatuatia. Oh, that was a nice get there. Sydney, nice get there by the Storm. And the Hawks put the point away with the block. It's now tied 14-14. Great early morning match between two quality teams coached by two high-powered coaches. That ball is out. will go to immediate timeout with the Storm leading 15-14. So does he run a commercial? Or I read? Prepare for an inspired future at Lynn Benton Community College in Albany, Oregon. You get personalized support, small classes, and you save money. Train for a job, get your bachelor's degree started, or check out the degree partnership program that Lynn Benton has with Oregon State University. Lynn Benton Community College, inspired.
My name is John Archuleta, and I'm a loan service bankruptcy officer with STCU. I help members that are struggling with their financial obligations. A lot of times people feel as if they're not good enough. Their finances are telling them that they should have known better. Our goal really is the financial health and well-being of the member. We are our members. Our members are us. We don't have investors here. We're not protecting the investors.
Recruiter, or log on to goarmy.com. Checking into the match for the Storm is number 14, Eleanor Belton. Serving is number 3, Jane Kale. Kale with an underhand serve. And that was pounded by number 7, Jessie Sidney. Serving for the Hawks. And back into the match is number 15, Tasia Rice from Silverdale, Washington. We're tied at 15. Nice hustle there. Oh, looks like we hit the net. Hawks touch the net. The point goes to the Storm. In for the Storm is Pasco Long. And in for the Hawks, we have number 2, Monica Calzadias. Serving is number 11 for the Storm, Haley Patterson. That seemed to fool number 10 there on the Hawks. Esther Shue, point goes to the Storm. They've moved that lead back up to 2, leading 17-15. Nice block there by the Storm. Sidney. Boy, Sidney is playing well today for the Hawks. She's out of Eisenhower High School in Yakima, Washington. Serving number 4, Brooke Swanson for the Hawks. Number 12 there for the Hawks. Put that ball away is Kristen Whitmore. 6'2" out of Kiona Benton in Benton City, Washington. We're tied again at 17. Calzadias. That's a miss hit there by number 10, Shue. Into the match, number 8 for Chemeketa, Aaliyah Oxy. And to serve for Chemeketa, number 10, Lauren Kerlagan from Lebanon High School in Albany, Oregon. Hawks, they were just a little bit off with their timing on that offensive attack. Storm gets the lead back up to 2. Chemeketa's up 19-17. Kerlagan to serve again. Nice recovery there by the Hawks. Nice dig by Calzadias. Oh, nice play there by Sidney, who had been powering everything and just used a little touch shot there. That was a great play by that young lady. Speaking of Sydney, she will serve. Oh, nice dig. Oh. Hawks couldn't recover it. Point once again to the Storm. They're up by 2, 20-18. Back into serve for the Storm. Number 13, Avery Sundberg from Gresham, Oregon. Point there by the Hawks. That was number 12, Carissa Whitmore. Into the match for the Hawks is number 8, Haley Duran out of East Valley High School. Into serve, Monica Calzadias from Kiona Benton. That ball is out. That point goes to the Storm. In for the Storm to serve is number 7, Hayden Quattry. She's a freshman from Bend, Oregon. The Storm lead 21-19. First one to 25 to win by 2 is the winner. Shu made a nice play there. Kind of had to change some things due to the timing, and it was a nice play by her. Great recovery. That point goes to the Hawks. Speaking of Shu, she will serve. Hawks are down by 1. Oh, nice play there by Calzadias. Nice. Oh, Calzadias again. Here comes Patterson. That ball was out. We're tied again. This has got to be probably the 9th or 10th tie of the match. No lead, I think, has been bigger than 2 points. Patterson. They set Sydney. That ball was it. That ball was out. The Hawks take the lead, 22-21. Kale sets Patterson. Patterson puts that away. Into the match for the Storm is number 10, Lauren Kerligan. And the serve is number 8, Ira Oxy. Oh, good recovery by Shu there on the serve. Kale sets Patterson. Shu gets there. Sydney puts it away in the back corner. Great play there by the Hawks. Hawks are up 23-22. Serving for the Hawks is Matatuatia from Kodiak, Alaska. They set up Sydney. It's blocked out. That young lady is impressive. Jessie Sydney, a freshman. Set point. Hawks to serve. It's 24-22.
I realized at that moment, when we first saw the damage, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference right here in my community. Together with local responders, we cleared trees, collapsed walls,
for the set point. Oh, Haley Patterson from Chemeketa with the point. Hey, Clark College in Vancouver, Washington is enrolling for winter quarter. Whether you want to advance your career or complete a degree, do it through Clark College. Now serving, number 3 for the Storm, Jane Kale. Oh! Nice play there by Columbia Basin. Number 8. Haley Duran puts that away, and the Hawks from Columbia Basin win the first set, 25-23.
This is Combine Training.
I will.
We are neighbors helping neighbors through a tradition of service with more than 6,000 citizen soldiers, which comprise our ranks throughout Washington State. Guardsmen faithfully safeguard lives and property at home and abroad. National Guard soldiers and readiness centers are an integral part of Washington State's communities and will continue to be for generations to come. To learn more about the Washington National Guard, visit nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. The Washington National Guard is proud to be a sponsor of NWAC Athletics. We're back. We're starting set number 2 between the number 1 ranked team, Chemeketa Storm, and the number 2 team out of the East, the Hawks. Serving for the Storm was number 11, Haley Patterson. That ball is out. The point goes to the Storm. Patterson is from Canby High School out of Oregon City. The Columbia Basin Hawks won the first set, 25-23, in a very tightly contested first set. Nice recovery there by Shu. Oh, nice hustle by number 1, Morgan Bolger, for the Storm, but the Hawks put that point away. It's 1-1. Serving for the Columbia Basin Hawks is number 1, Jesse Sidney, who had an outstanding first set for the Hawks. Cassidy is there. Nice. We got a whistle. Point to the Storm. In for the Storm is number 8, Ayala Uxie. And to serve is number 10, Lauren Kerligan. Sydney receives it. We have a whistle. Point to the Storm. Storm, 3-1 lead early in the second set of the match. Kerligan to serve. Swanson. Storm there for the block. Patterson from the back row. Nice block there by number 12 of the Hawks, Whitmore. And we have a point to the Hawks. Back in for the Storm is Morgan Bolger, and to serve for the Hawks is number 2, Monica Calzadias. Stormer Lee, nice serve. Nice serve. That ball had a little knuckle to it. Patterson didn't handle it. It's now 3-3. Patterson to Kale. Kale to number 8. Uxie. Point there for the middle blocker out of Westview High School. In for the Storm is number 13, Avery Sundberg. She's a freshman. Swanson. Nice play there by the Storm. They go outside to Pasco Long, who puts that away in the back corner. Nice play for the Storm. They're up 5-3. Swanson sets up Sydney. Nice job there by Bolger. Back to Pasco Long. Swanson sets up Shue. Patterson's there. Kale back to Patterson. Nice block there by Esther Shue out of Pomeroy, Washington. Speaking of Shue, she's back to serve. Storm lead 5-4 in the second set of the first match of the day. Patterson sets up Kale. Kale goes outside to Pasco Long. Sydney's there. Kale sets up Uxie. Oh, great play there by Swanson. Oh, there's a point though by the Storm. Great hustle by both teams. Into the match is number 7, Hayden Quattry. Storm leads 6-4. We are in the winner's bracket of the tournament, held here at the Greater Tacoma Convention Center. Point for the Storm. Well, that was Uxie. Storm gets that lead up to 3. It's 7-4. Nice block there. That was a great read and a nice block by number 3, Jane Kale, who's a freshman out of West Albany High School in Albany, Oregon. Swanson. Nice play there. It looked like there was a little bit of miscommunication with Columbia Basin, but number 11, Matatuatia, made a great adjustment. Speaking of number 11, she's set to serve for the Hawks. Oh! Gets that ball to roll right over the net. It makes it 8-6 for the Columbia Basin Hawks. Patterson. Oh! Hawks were unsure. There's 3 ladies there. Probably needed to do some talking To serve for the Storm is Oxy. There she is again. Jessie Sidney just doing a great job showing the multifaceted part of her game, using some finesse as well as some power in the first two sets here. Serving for the Hawks is number 15, Tasia Rice, out of Central Kitsap High School in Silverdale, Washington. That serve sailed long. Back in is number 8, Haley Duran for the Hawks. And back into the match for the Storm is number 14, Eleanor Belton. To serve for the Storm is number 3, Jane Kale. Nice play by Swanson. There's Sidney. There she is again. She's just playing really, really well. It's good to see a freshman play well in big games. That bodes well for the Hawks. Now serving number 4, Brooke Swanson. Kale sets up Patterson. That ball's hit into the net by number 7, Quattry. The Storm now lead 10-9. Hawks to serve. Brooke Swanson, a sophomore. Oh. That point goes to the Storm. Back in for the Storm is number 6, Josephine Pasco-Long out of Churchill High School in Eugene. And to serve, number 11, Haley Patterson, a sophomore. There she is again. Jessie Sidney just having an outstanding match here. And speaking of Sidney, she steps back to serve. Pasco Long gets that. They set her back up. Sidney, Swanson. Nice play there by the Storm. Kale. Oh. That ball is out. Good job there by the Storm. Back in for the Storm is number 8, Ayala Oxy. And to serve is number 10, Lauren Kerligan. Sidney gets there. Swanson gets there. Patterson. Kale. Kale to Pasco Long. Sidney. Swanson to Shoe. That's a mishit. The Storm now lead 13-10. Serving is Kerligan. Patterson. Pasco Long. Ball was blocked. Kale sets up. Oh, nice hustle by Kale. Patterson back to Pasco Long. Ball didn't make it over the net. It's 13-11. Back in for the Storm is number 1, Morgan Berger, a sophomore from Lake Oswego High School. Serving for the Hawks, Monica Calzadias. Patterson goes to Kale. Kale to Pasco Long. Sidney. A little miscommunication there by the Hawks. Storm gets that lead back up to 3. It's 14-11. In the serve for the Storm is number 13, Avery Sundberg. Sundberg is a freshman out of Barlow High School in Gresham, Oregon. Sidney to Swanson. Swanson goes to Shoe. That ball was called out, but it was tipped. It was tipped. That point goes to the Hawks. Serving for the Hawks is number 10, Esther Shoe out of Pomeroy, Washington. Patterson Kale. Oxy. Oh! Sydney got there. So did Shu. Calzadias. Nice effort. Oxy had a lot of power on that hit. Fox chased it down, but we now have immediate timeout. The score is on court number 2. The Chemeketa Storm 15. Columbia Basin Hawks 12.
First day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you. For them. Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
Fans, be sure to check out the NWAC on Twitter and Facebook. Also the website, nwacc.org. Kale sets up Patterson. Sydney's there. Nice play by Swanson. They set up Patterson again. Oh! Great effort by both teams there. Holy smokes, Brooke Swanson and Haley Patterson back and forth there. It's 15-13. The Storm lead. Serving is number 11, Matatuatia. Kale sets up Oxy. Oxy puts that away on a quick set. Nice job there. 16-13, the Storm. Checking back in with Curling. Now serving is Ayala Oxy. Swanson sets up Sydney. Sydney just puts it away. That was a great set. And Sydney has shown what to do with it. Checking in for the Hawks is number 12, Kristen Whitmore, and to serve, number 15, Tasia Rice. We're at 16-14, the Storm lead in this set, but the Hawks lead as they won the first set, 1-0 in the match. Swanson sets up Sydney. Nice job there by Bolger. Kale goes to Patterson. Patterson, little finesse. Swanson, they go back to Patterson. Point goes to the Hawks. (16-15). We hope you're enjoying this great contest between these two fine teams in the winner's bracket on court number 2 of the NWAC Volleyball Championships. Kale sets up Patterson. Nice play there by Shu. They go back to Patterson. Ho ho! Nice play there. Sydney. Oh! Looks like they called maybe a double hit there. That point went to the Storm. It's now 17-15. Serving is number 3, Jane Kale. Swanson sets up Whitmore. She gets that in the corner. Nice quick set there in the middle. Whitmore puts it away. It's 17-16. Serving for the Hawks is number 4, Brooke Swanson, a sophomore out of Deary, Iowa. Kale sets up Patterson. And that point goes to the Storm. Serving for the Storm is number 11, Haley Patterson, sophomore, out of Canby High School in Oregon City, Oregon. Kale with the set to Pasco Long. She puts it away. We have a timeout on the floor called by the Columbia Basin College Hawks. The Storm lead 19-16.
I remember the moment clearly.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
I realized that moment when we first saw the damage. These people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference right here in my community. Together with the local responders, we cleared trees. Citizen soldier, I made a difference. Be there for you.
We're back. Chemeketa Community College Storm lead 19-16 in set number 2. Swanson goes to Whitmore. Point goes to the Storm. They've now built that lead up to 4. This is the biggest lead in both sets. It's 20-16. Patterson to serve. Sydney to Swanson. Nice play by Patterson. Pasco Long. Let's put a little topspin on that one. Oh! Ball didn't make it over. It's now 2016. The number 1 ranked volleyball team in the NWAC, coached by Tracy Stevenson, built this lead to 5, 21-16. Patterson to serve. Swanson sets up Sydney. She puts it away. Serving for the Hawks will be number 7, Jessie Sidney, a freshman out of Eisenhower High School in Yakima, Washington. Bolger to Kale. Kale, quick set. Point goes to the Hawks. Kale to Pasco Long. Sydney was there. Calzadias gets there. Swanson puts it over. Patterson to Kale. Kale goes outside. Puts it away is number 14, Eleanor Belton, a 6'1" middle blocker from Corvallis High School. Scores 22-18, the Storm. And to serve will be number 10, Lauren Kerligan. Kale sets up Pasco Long. Nice play by Sydney. Swanson's there. Calzadias gets it over. Patterson to Kale. Quick set to Oxy. It's blocked out of bounds. It's 23-18. The Storm are looking to close out set number 2. Coach Davison calls a timeout for the CBC Hawks. It's 23-18. Prepare for an inspired future at Lynn Benton Community College in Albany, Oregon. You get personalized support, small classes, and you save money. Train for a job, get your bachelor's degree started, or check out the Degree Partnership program with Oregon State University. At Lynn Benton Community College, be in Kerligan to serve. Swanson goes to Whitmore. Oh! Good effort there by the Storm. Scores 23-19. Back in for the Storm is Morgan Bolger. And the Hawks brought back Haley Duran. Patterson to Kale. Kale to Oxy. Sidney. Swanson. Nice play by Bolger. Kale goes to Pasco long. That looks like it's... That ball was tipped. That ball was tipped. Coach Davison doesn't agree. It's now 24-19. Into the match to serve for the Storm to close out the set is number 13, Avery Sunberg. Sidney to Swanson. Nice recovery there by Shu. Kale sets up Pasco long. Nice hustle there by the Hawks. Kale puts it away. And that closes out the set. The Storm tie up the sets at 1-1 with a 25-19 victory in set number 2. We're going to take a break and we'll be back shortly.
LCC has definitely prepared me to transfer to Oregon State because it's helped me with my study skills. I'm a much harder worker than I was in high school.
I had a great support base by the staff, and I've made some great friends that I think I'll carry on with my life.
I've definitely loved my classes. I've learned a lot. It's been a healthy environment.
Don't be afraid to branch out. The people here are awesome. I'm going to be in it for a while, but down the road I'll be finishing up and be ready to join the workforce.
I'm Keith Appleton, Education Outreach Officer at STCU. I've been labeled as frugal. I'm more motivated by saving money than I am about spending money. I essentially have had the same vehicle for nearly half my life. It's absolutely practice what you preach. One of my passions is mountain biking, and one of the ways that I can afford to have a quality mountain bike is by cutting expenses in other areas of my life. STCU has given me an opportunity to share things that I've learned with the community. I'm Keith Appleton, and STCU is here for good.
Day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you, for them, Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
Looking for a challenge? Push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields and you could even earn money for college if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter or log on to goarmy.com. Prepare for an inspired future at Lynn Benton Community College in Albany, Oregon. You get personalized support, small classes, and you save money. Train for a job, get your bachelor's degree started, or check out the degree partnership program with Oregon State University. Lynn Benton Community College, inspired. The NWAC would like to thank some of our sponsors: Baden Sports, Pro Stock Athletic Supply, the Red Line Hotels and Inns, and Under Armour. We're getting ready to begin set number 3, which features the number 1 team out of the South, the Chemeketa Community College Storm, and the number 2 team out of the East, the Columbia Basin College Hawks. We're tied at 1 set apiece. This is the winner's bracket. Over on court number 1, we have Pierce College taking on the Walla Walla Community College Warriors. We're coming to you live from the Greater Tacoma Convention Center. They've been incredible hosts, and here we go. Kale sets up Pasco long, and she puts it away. The Storm come right back out where they left off. They now lead 1-0 in set number 3. Serving for the Storm, number 10, Lauren Kerligan. Sydney to Swanson. Swanson goes to Shue. Patterson. Kale to Pasco long. She puts it away. That's 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Coach Davidson wants his ladies to slide over. It looks like a little bit to the left. Kerligan with the serve. Once again, the Storms jump out to a 2-0 lead. Calzadilla, Swanson gets there. Looks like the net was touched. Storm take a 3-0 lead. Kerligan to serve. Swanson sets up Shue. The Storm's there for the block. Jesse Sidney puts that away for the Hawks. They needed that point as the momentum's kind of going the way of the Storm right now. Sidney to serve. Nice play by Patterson. Kale. That ball was out. Columbia Basin picks up back-to-back points. Scores now 3-2. Sidney, a freshman out of Eisenhower. Pasco long to Kale. Kale goes back to Pasco long. CBC was up for the block, but the block was put out of bounds. That point goes to the Storm. Into the match for the Storm, number 13, Avery Sundberg. Calzadillas. Swanson goes to Shue. Shue puts that away. That was a nice set over her back, and Shue put that away. Into the match for the Hawks is number 8, Haley Duran out of East Valley, and to serve will be number 2, Monica Calzadillas. Pasco long goes to Kale. Patterson, Sidney, Swanson over to Matatuatia. She puts it away. It's now tied at 4s. Calzadillas to serve. We're in set number 3, and we're tied 1 set apiece. Patterson. That ball goes out. The Hawks on a nice little run here. They've now taken the lead, 5-4. Calzadillas gets the call from the coach where they want that serve to be. Bolger to Kale. Kale to Oxy. Oxy's playing well today. Kale set her up perfectly there on that quick set, and she's done a great job of putting the ball away. Into the match for the Storm is number 7, Hayden Quattry. The setters for both Columbia Basin and Chemeketa. Swanson for the Hawks and Kale for the Storm have done a phenomenal job setting up their hitters. Patterson. Kale, they go back to Patterson. She puts it away. Serving for the Storm is Quattry, and the Storm leads 6-5. Quick set, nice block there by Oxy. Hawks recover. There's a little bit of miscommunication there. Patterson went to Kale. Kale went on the backside to Oxy, and she put it away. They got a nice 1-2 punch there with Oxy and with Patterson. It's now 7-5 in favor of the Storm. Swanson goes back outside. Nice hit there by Manituatia. Serving will be number 10, Esther Shue, out of Pomeroy, Washington. Bolger to Kale. Kale goes to Patterson. Patterson, Sidney, nice dig there. And there we go. Manituatia puts it away. 8-6. Oh, excuse me. It was blocked. 8-6 Chemeketa. Oxy with the serve. Casadias, quick set from Swanson to Duran. Patterson, Sidney's there. Swanson goes back out. That time it was in for the Hawks. It's Matatia. She will be serving for the Hawks. Scores 8-7. Chemeketa in the lead. Kale goes to Patterson. Casadias couldn't get there. 9-7. All three of these sets have been well played, have been close, and this is the type of contest you expect to see on the winner's side of the bracket. Now serving is Jane Kale out of West Albany High School. They go to Sidney, and Jessie Sidney puts it away again. 2 subs coming back in for the Hawks. Number 12, Kristen Whitmore, and number 15, Tasia Rice, who will serve. Rice is a sophomore out of Central Kitsap in Silverdale, Washington. Good get by Bolger. They set up Patterson. She puts it away. 2 subs coming in for the Hawks. Number 8, Haley Duran, and number 2, Monica Calzadias. And back in for the Storm is Josephine Pasco Long out of Churchill High School. Serving is Patterson. Nice play there by number 10, Lauren Kerligan. Storm got that lead up to 3. It's 11-8. Swanson, quick set. And the Storm did a great job of reading that with the block. It's now 12-8. Storm starting to extend their lead and kind of dictate what's happening here in the match. Swanson goes back out to Sidney. Nice job there by Bolger. Swanson goes to Whitmore. That ball was out. Timeout called on the floor by the Columbia Basin Hawks. The Storm lead 13-8. Fans, to be sure to check out the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest NWAC news. Also, visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedule, scores, stats, and more. The NWAC oversees 15 championships and close to 3,600 student athletes. Haley Patterson to serve for the Storm. Calzadias, Swanson, sure. Nice play by the Hawks there. They got the point. That ball got down. Esther Shue. Score is 13-9. Serving for the Hawks is number 4, Brooke Swanson, a sophomore out of Deary, Idaho. Service error. Point to the Storm. Serving for the Storm. Number 10, Lauren Kerlogan. Calzadias to Sydney. Pasco Long's there. Kale. They go back to Pasco Long. And that ball is long. Scores 14-10. And the Storm leads. Serving is number 7, Jessie Sidney from Eisenhower High School. Pasco Long to Kale. Kale goes quick set to Oxy. And she puts it away. She's having an outstanding match. Ayalea Oxy serving for the Storm is number 13, Avery Sunberg. Kale once again to Oxy. CBC's there with the block, but they touch net. Point to the Storm. We have a conference here between the officials. During this conference, we'd like to thank the Spokane Teachers Credit Union. Looks like we're going to replay that point. Calzadias, Swanson. That ball is out. That point goes to the Hawks. Back in for the Hawks. Haley Duran. And to serve, number 2, Monica Calzadias. Pasco Long to Kale. They go back to Pasco Long. Nice block there by the Hawks. Shue goes to Cindy in the back row. Nice play by Patterson. That point. The point goes to the Hawks. Score is 15-12 in favor of the Storm. Serving is Calzadias. Patterson. Kale goes outside to Pasco Long. Shue is there with the block. The Hawks are making a little bit of a run here. They've cut the lead down to 2. Storm lead 15-13, but the Hawks have run off 3 points in a row. Bolger to Kale. Kale goes to Oxy. Sydney. Swanson. They go back to Sydney. Patterson. Nice play there by the Storm. That makes the score 16-13. In for the Storm to serve is number 7, Hayden Quattry. Hayden's a freshman from Summit High School in Bend, Oregon. Nice block there by the Storm. Hawks recover. Shue. They go to Patterson. Sidney to Swanson. They go to Sidney. Bulger's there. Kale. They go to Oxy in the middle. They have got that down really well today. Boy, the Storm have 3 hitters in Patterson, Oxy, and Pasco Long. All 3 of those young ladies have done a great job in this set and in the match. Nice play there. Good answer by number 11, Kalamalia Matatua from Kodiak, Alaska. Serving for the Hawks is number 10, Esther Shue. Storm leads 17-14 in the third set. Patterson. Kale, they go back to Patterson. Nice play there by Shue. Kale to Oxy. Sidney's there. That was Duran. Calzadias. Patterson. Swanson goes to... Oh, great recovery. Swanson to Duran. Patterson. Calzadias, nice rally here. Both teams, nice block. That point to the Storm. Coach Davison's not happy. He's concerned about Chemeketa over the net. Serving for the Storm is Oxy. Swanson. Patterson. You can see the Storm now getting a really good offensive rhythm here. Coach Davison calls a timeout. And it's 19-14. The Storm in the lead in set number 3.
And beautiful buildings. Pierce College has established itself as a national leader in improving student success. With 2 main campuses in and satellite campuses on Joint Base Lewis McCord.
The NWAC would like to thank some of their sponsors. Abder Holden Auto Repair in Salem, Oregon, and Yoshino Jewelers in Bellevue, Washington. Kale goes to Patterson. Nice block there by Duran for the Hawks. And they needed to stem the tide there. 19-15. Bulger back on the floor for the Storm and to serve for the Hawks. Manituatia. Here comes Patterson. Calzadias is there. Bulger. Kale. Great job by that young lady in this match. She's done a great job setting her teammates and did a good job of reading the open spot there. Speaking of Kale, she's back to serve. The Storm are up 20-15. Shue. Swanson goes to Sidney. That ball is out. Score is 21-15. Shue to Swanson. Oh! Nice play by Brooks Swanson. Great read, open area. Almost looked like a reverse layup. Tip there. Great read by the young lady. All right. Up to serve is Tasia Rice for the Hawks, who trail by 5, 21-16 in set number 3. Bolger to Kale. Kale goes to Patterson. Swanson goes to Sydney. She puts it away. It's fun to watch these two setters kind of control their offense. They both are doing an outstanding job. Patterson. Kale. Kale goes outside. Kerligan. That ball got down before the Hawks get to it. 22-17. Pascal Long's going to come back in for the Storm, as is Duran and Calzadias. Nope, Duran is not coming back in. Calzadias for the Hawks. 22-17. Patterson to serve for the Storm. Storm in the lead. Sydney, nice block there. Nice block by the Storm. That's one of the few times that she's had her shots blocked tonight, or this morning, and that was a great read by the Storm. 23-17. Storm trying to close out set number 3. Swanson, Whitmore, Patterson, Kale. Point goes to the Hawks. Serving for the Hawks is number 4, Brooke Swanson. Here goes Pascal Long. Yes. Hawks had an opportunity maybe to put that point away early. Didn't, and the Storm capitalized. Back in is number 8. Oxy, and to serve, number 10. Kerligan. To serve out the set. That ball is hit off Chemeketa. CBC holds off set point. 24-19, Chemeketa. Sydney to serve. Pascal Long. Kale. Swanson. That ball is out. And the Storm, they take set number 3. They now lead 2-1 in match number 1, day number 2 of the Northwest Athletic Colleges Conference Volleyball Championships.
As certified jumpers, divers, and survival experts, Special Forces are dropped behind enemy lines to train foreign fighters, carry out covert missions, or prevent future conflicts. These soldiers live for the challenge. Highly trained and highly intelligent. Special Forces soldiers are the best of the best.
Life is about moments. If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight. You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings. Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself? What you say, Quay? See ya!
whatever you're going to do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
The challenges facing the country never stop. So neither does the U.S. Army. We train, adapt, and get smarter. Every soldier, every unit, every day. Not to keep up with the change.
Welcome back, everybody. We are getting ready to start set number 4 of match number 1, day number 2 of the Northwest Athletic Conference Volleyball Championships at the Greater Tacoma Convention Center in Tacoma, Washington. On court number 2, we have the number 1 team out of the South, the Chemeketa Storm, coached by Tracy Stevenson. They come in with a record of 26-4, taking on the Columbia Basin Hawks, the number 2 team out of the East, coached by Mr. Tim Davidson. Ready to serve is number 11 for the Storm, Haley Patterson. Point goes to the Storm. The Storm lead 2-1. Sydney, Swanson goes to shoe. Chemeketa is there with a red block, and number 14, Eleanor Belton. Today's winner of this match will move on to play tonight at 6:30 to play the winner of the Pierce Walla Walla match, currently going on court number 1. Calzadias to Swanson. Swanson goes to shoe. Eleanor Belton is doing a good job over there on that side of the net. Chemeketa has jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Swanson. That ball was out. Whitmore hit it out. The Hawks are trailing 4-0. Storm playing some outstanding volleyball in this morning's match. Swanson goes to Sydney. Oh, great play by Calzadias. Belton. Oh, great hustle by Kale. Patterson. Swanson. Miscommunication there with the Hawks. Looks like Coach Davis is going to call a needed timeout. We got a timeout on the floor. The Storm have gone out to a 5-0 lead. We'll be back in a bit.
As certified jumpers, divers, and survival experts, special forces are dropped behind enemy lines to train foreign fighters, carry out covert missions, or prevent future conflicts. These soldiers live for the challenge, highly trained and highly intelligent. Special Forces soldiers are the best of the best.
Welcome back from our timeout. We're on court number 2, featuring the Chemeketa Storm and the Columbia Basin College Hawks. Serving for the Storm is Haley Patterson, who jumped out to a 5-0 lead in set number 4. Sydney with the Hawks. They get on the board after a 5-0 run by the Storm. Serving for the Hawks will be number 7, Jesse Sidney. Bolger, Kale. Kale goes to Belton. Sidney's there. Swanson goes to Shue. She puts that away. That score makes it 5-2. Patterson to Kale. Kale to Pasco Long. That ball sailed out. The Hawks have run off 3 in a row here. Patterson, Kale. Kale goes back to Patterson. Swanson's there. Shue. Swanson calls off Calzadias. Point there by number 11, Matatuea. Hawks have climbed right back into this. It's 5-4. Nice serve by Sidney. That ball had a drop to it. It's now 5-5. They've run off 5 in a row to get right back into this match and stop some of that momentum. Oh. Well, that service error hurts. You get the momentum and then you give it right back. Take it away from yourself and give it right back. Now serving for the Storm, number 10, Lauren Kerligan. Sidney. Swanson to Whitmore. Point to the Storm. They've just run off 2 in a row to answer the 5 by the Hawks. Belton. Oh. That ball apparently hit the floor. Coach Davison was not so sure. It's now 8-5. That point goes to the Storm. They've run off 4 in a row. So far it's been a set of runs in this 4th set. Sidney. Nice job there by Patterson. Kale goes to Pasco Long. That ball's blocked out. There's another 5-0 run. It's now 10-5 for the Storm. Hawks are going to have an answer here. Swanson sets up Shue. Patterson's there. Kale. Belton. It's blocked. Oxy to Belton. Calzadias. 11-5. Calzadias. Swanson. Good play by Kale. Pasco Long to Belton. She's at it again. Eleanor Belton is having a big 4th set here, both offensively and defensively for the Storm. Pasco Long. That ball was out. Scores 12-7. Calzadias to serve. Patterson, Kale, Pasco Long. Swanson, Shue. Kale sets up Pasco Long. Pasco Long gets that ball to drop right inside the back line. In to serve for the Chemeketa Storm is number 13, Avery Sundberg. Swanson. Good play there by Oxy. Swanson. Good recovery there by the Hawks. Here comes Oxy. Yep. She's had a great match. Once again, Kale controlling everything for the Storm. It's now 14-7. Nice play there by Shu. Hawks are down 14-8, and to serve will be number 10, Esther Shu, into the match. For the Hawks is number 1, Allie Bott, sophomore out of Pomeroy. Bolger, Kale to Patterson. Shu's there. Swanson to Bott. Pass go long to Kale. Kale goes Oxy right there. They've got that down pat. That quick set in the middle. Oxy doesn't waste any time, and she puts it away. In for the Storm to serve is number 7, Hayden Quattry. There's another timeout on the floor. The score is 15-8. The Storm in the lead.
The first day of school is kind of scary. Don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're going to do great, Mommy.
For you, for them, Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
Welcome back, everybody. The Chemeketa Storm have jumped out to a 15-8 lead here in set number 4 and can close this match out if they win this set. Serving is number 7, Hayden Quattry. And that ball sails out. Stepping up to the service line is number 1 for the Hawks, Allie Bott, a sophomore out of Pomeroy High School. Patterson to Kale. Kale goes back to Patterson. She puts it away. Storm have done a really good job with their offensive tempo in this match. Serving for the Storm is Oxy, number 8. Bott, Swanson, Shu, Kale's there. They go to Patterson. That ball's blocked out of bounds. 17-9. The winner of this match will play tonight at 6:30 p.m. The loser will play at 3 p.m. Oxy with the serve. Bott, Swanson, Kale. Good hustle there by Bott. That ball's put away, though. The Storm are on a roll. They just seem to have a lot of different weapons with Oxy and Kale and Patterson and Pasco Long and Bolton. Sydney, who's just been a steady force for the Hawks today. Into the match for the Hawks is number 12, Kristen Whitmore, and number 15 to serve, Tasia Rice. Hawks trail by 8. It's 18-10 in set 4, and they trail in sets 2-1. Patterson to Kale. Kale back to Patterson. She puts that away. Into the match comes Belton for Chemeketa. For the Hawks comes Duran. And Calzadias. Sydney, yep. There you go. She's just been a steady force for the Hawks. As a freshman, I'm sure Coach Davison and his staff are pleased that she has one more year. Patterson. Calzadias was there. Here comes Sydney. Ho! Nice recovery by the Storm. Swanson. Oh, good recovery there by Whitmore. Belton. There she is. She has had a solid set, especially on that right side of the net. Offensively and defensively, she has really played a significant role in this fourth set. Serving is Patterson. Bott. Swanson. They go back to Bott. That ball's out. Chemeketa has a 10-point lead. 21-11. Bott. Swanson. Miscommunication there. It's now 22-11. Court 1, we just have a final. The Walla Walla Warriors have defeated the Pierce College Raiders. The winner of this match will play Walla Walla. There's Sydney, who puts it away. Walla Walla moves on to play at 6:30 tonight. The winner of this match, stepping up, is Jessie Sydney, as the Hawks trail by 10, 22-12. They get a pass go long. Nice block. Another nice block there by Whitmore. Swanson's going to go to Shoe. Kale's there. Here comes Bolger. There's Belton. Nice play by Calzadias. Swanson. Bolger. They go to Patterson. Calzadias. Nice save. Sydney to Bott. They go to pass go long. Good play by Swanson. Kale. What a great play. Saw the open area and called for it and put that ball right in the middle where nobody was at. Nice play. Great anticipation. Good read by the young lady. Serving is number 10, Kerligan. Here comes Sydney. We are now at match point. It's 24-12. The Storm will move on if they close this out to play the Walla Walla Warriors, the number 3 team in the East. Nice block by Pasco Long. Oh. It's over. The Chemeketa Storm move on to play Walla Walla at 6:30 tonight.
Chemeketa moves on and plays 6:30 tonight on court 1. Columbia Basin plays at 3 o'clock on court 1 versus Spokane.
Can either go back and forth or you can leave it.
to ask her questions? Can you see them?
No, back up.
Let me know when he's on. What one?
Hi, I'm here with Haley Patterson from Chemeketa. Haley, you had a fantastic game today. I think you had 13 kills and 16 digs. How'd you feel about that?
Feels great. I don't know, it's just awesome winning. Continue to win because then we don't have to play as many games.
Okay. Hey, you're getting ready to play Walla Walla. They won over there. You guys played them in the Edmonds crossover, I believe, and won 3-0. What do you think the keys are for win against them?
The key against winning Walla Walla is definitely cheering really loud because they have a loud crowd. They're really loud in general. And staying aggressive, definitely. I believe that cheering will get us to win.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Haley. Get ready for the next match. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tonight at 6:30.
Back to you, Marco.
Thanks, Tracy. Haley Patterson and Pasco Long and Oxy. They, I think, were just too much for CBC to handle. They had four with Eleanor Belton, 4 hitters and blockers up top. So we'll be back in about 35 minutes with the next match that features.
When it's your job to protect the world's greatest nation, it's your responsibility to solve the world's greatest challenges. This is why we search for the best and brightest, why we train for every eventuality, on land and water, in the air, space, and even cyberspace. We operate in a complex world with one simple mission: win.
Training is definitely making myself better, but I know that it's going to end up making my teammates better.
You have to know your teammate and know what they need.
The cohesion on the field and off the field is what makes everyone strong.
Being on a team, you know it's not just you out there.
I would do anything for the player next to me, behind me, in front of me.
Practicing day in and day out, trying to be the best me so they can be the best them. It's like a sisterhood that you have with those girls.
It's just really empowering. They're all doing crazy things. And you want to be like them, and you want to push yourself like them.
Motivates me to work harder, to get faster, quicker.
Pushing each other so hard, all for the same goal. And then when you accomplish it, that's the best feeling in the world.
Once you tap into that, I think you're unstoppable.